Alright guys, back at the house. I'm just real quick going to go through the non-gaming stuff. I picked this up off camera, just like an old school ghetto. I know a guy that likes to buy these and resell them, so I picked that up for 10 bucks. Tried to get it for a little lower, but yeah, 10 bucks. Picked up this really cool Technique sign, light up sign. I'm just going to put it over with my records and stuff over there. I grabbed a Darkwing Duck book for my son. Him and I started watching the DVDs that I showed in a previous pickup. A couple albums. John Cougar Mellencamp. This one is oh, for fuck's sakes. Alice Cooper, Van Halen, Aerosmith, Donna Summer, like disco shit, Diana Ross, and Guns N' Roses. I was actually pretty happy to find that. Okay, on to the game stuff. Really good day. Ended up being a good day. It was just really funny, as I was saying earlier. I was just telling my nephew, when it gets to be like 11 or 12 o'clock, I always like to just try and hopefully find one more nice score before the end of the day, kind of end off the day on a good note. It pretty much turned this from being a good day to a great day, the last pickup, so really happy with that. I'm just going to get through some of the small stuff here. This is what I picked up last week. I paid $3 for these Game Boy Advance games here. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Horses, Monster Truck Madness, Pac-Man Collection, Cars, those ones I had already. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Let's Ride, some horse game. I needed it, so it'll go in the collection. Knight's Kingdom, Lego. Nice ones here. F-Zero. Donkey Kong, King of Swing. Really cool game. Very different. Frogger's Adventures. Let's put these down here. A couple Master System games. The guy had the system and everything. I didn't get footage. My camera died on me last week, plus it was obviously a terrible week, so I had this one, didn't realize it. Disney's Deer Duck Trouble, that's strange. Primal Rage, and Donald Duck, the Lucky Dime Caper. So I needed those last two. And I paid $2 for those three. So what did I grab first this morning? Yeah, but not. I'll just put them here. As you saw, I picked up Rollerball. I thought I needed it. Now that I think about it more, I don't think I do. So I'll just throw that in with the other pickup. I was at that one garage sale and I asked the guy had any games. He said, "Oh, original Xbox." I was almost about to tell him, "Don't bother." And it's funny because in my head, I stopped myself. And he went to go get him. I'm like, oh, you never know. Maybe there's a Conquer in there. And I couldn't believe it. He pulled out Conquer Live and Reloaded. I didn't have this. I'm going to swap the case out. It doesn't come with the manual, but everything else is in pretty good shape. So extremely happy to finally find that. I don't have it for my collection. Some more GBA stuff I found today. Man, some of these are beat up for $3. Tony Hawk 4, Underground, and the Tony Hawk games are great on the Game Boy. Remember when the first one came out? It was one of the first games I picked up for it. Super Mario Advance, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Mario Kart, and Pro Skater 2. So not bad there. Conquer, put down there. And I believe I got this one on camera, hopefully. So a blue DSi, yeah, I did. They were asking $25 for the blue DSi. It's in good shape. I cleaned it up a little bit. No major scratches. Just some very minor wear on that screen. It's actually in really good shape. Came with the charger. And then these 4 games, so I ended up getting it for $30 for everything. Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island DS, Sonic Rush, Bomberman Land Touch, and I needed a couple of those. Bomberman Land and I think Sonic 2, so the other two I'll use, make a bundle. Okay, so the first big purchase I made today at a garage sale near that community sale. Walked up and instantly saw the games, and then I asked if they had any systems. They had probably 6 or 7 PS1s. It's actually made me believe that they were collectors, but they didn't really sound like they knew what they were talking about, so it's kind of strange. Everything's very dirty and was taken very poor care of, so I'm a little bit worried about these, to be honest. I haven't had many N64s that didn't work. So I think it might take a little time, but I can definitely clean them up and probably fix them if I give them a good clean. This reset button's stuck, but this is the smoke black console, which I actually needed. So nice to find. It's got the wrong cover, but I'll probably actually just hold on to this for now and put it in the collection. Another system, this one has the expansion pack. This one I'm sure will work fine. Just got to get all the crap off. Those. And 2 controllers. Sticks aren't great. Like I said, everything that I got from these guys wasn't in the greatest condition. Everything I got from them was, I think I gave them 45 bucks. So it was still a good deal. Everything here, like I said, not good condition, not clean. It's going to take a while to get this stuff into shape, but here are the N64 games I got. NHL 99, Body Harvest, War Gods, South Park, Scars, Turok Rage Wars, and 007 The World Is Not Enough. One long box PS1 game. Actually, this is somehow in decent condition, just needs to be cleaned up. Battle Arena Toshinden, one of the first fighting games in the system. I remember having this. I remember liking it back in the day, but I'm sure it's terrible now. Happy to have it. He had $1 listed on all the games, so I just kind of put 2 systems together. They were priced at $20, but the dad kind of set me up nicely. He kind of said to the kids that he thought they were too high, and looking at them now, they kind of were a little too high, but I mean, I grabbed at least 30 games here, so it's still a decent deal. The first PS1 games here I grabbed, I just picked this up for the case, because some of the cases in here are really beat up. I don't even know how this got in there. I think my nephew may have grabbed these by accident, because I didn't mean to grab those, but another spare case. So starting off with Final Fantasy IX. And of course the games are in various condition too. Most of them, actually this one's in pretty good shape. Some very minor scratches on those, but I'll have to swap cases and kind of try and buff them out. Got this for myself. War Games DEFCON 1. I know I didn't have that. Legend of Dragoon. Boxes, or the case is terrible. I'm not even going to open this, it's going to fall apart. But the discs, all the discs from here on in have at least some scratches. I'm not worried that they won't play, but they're definitely scratched. I'll try and fix them up a bit. But another copy of Final Fantasy IX. And I believe this one's complete. Yeah, this one's got the manual. The Final Fantasy IXs were in decent shape. Siphon Filter 2. I actually needed this one. I have the greatest hits, but I'm trying to slowly get rid of all those, so I'll keep that one. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Nice one here. I don't see too often. Chrono Cross. This one's in a bit better shape. And then the Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy 6, and Chrono Trigger. My Roman numerals are a little weak. So yeah, everything, that was all 45 bucks. Before I forget, I picked up another GBA bundle. Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Fire Red, Emerald Green, and Sapphire. It came with a charger. Now this is a third-party charger, but whatever. Link cable, a whole bunch of cases. I forget what game this is for. It's a wireless adapter though. I wonder, could you play wirelessly maybe with another GBA if somebody else had this? Lego Star Wars, Finding Nemo. Nice one here, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Star Wars Trilogy, Beach Bandits, some shitty Nickelodeon game, and Scooby-Doo 2, I don't believe I have that one, Quad Desert Fury, and that's it, just a bunch of cases. Got my nephew helping me out here. It's kind of nice actually. Okay, on to the better stuff here. Stumbled across this at that huge community sale. I guess first off, everything here was 24 bucks, $2 for these two games. Mario Sunshine, Player's Choice, not a big deal. Animal Crossing, also Player's Choice, but it was really happy to see the memory card in there. And these games are in fantastic shape, so it's really, really nice. And then this, they said it was complete. It's in great shape, other than when they opened it, they didn't cut this. I guess they just ripped it. And I'll bet you that that was a Christmas gift. I can almost guarantee that that is tape from wrapping. Someone wrapped it. Kind of cool. And then this, oh okay, this is just a cover, the first box. Mario Kart Double Dash feels nice and heavy, so I'm sure everything's in there. Yeah, that's all complete. I'm gonna try and slide this out. Oh, this is actually really cool. I don't have a box for the Platinum version, so I'm gonna keep that, and then I'll probably keep this box too. And in the bottom of the box are the two controllers, which is really nice, and again very clean. This stuff is the opposite of the other people. This stuff's in good shape. And then here's the just the regular Platinum box that was inside, which is in mint condition, and the GameCube, which I don't know, I guess I'll pull it out. Nothing too exciting here. I don't buy GameCubes ever unless I get them for $5 or less. I can't really resell them. I mean, I love the system. Fantastic system. It's got all the cords. It's great. Here, you take that. Just move it over there. Okay. And then finally, I haven't actually gone through this. I think I saw most of the games in here, but I guess we'll kind of go through it together. That's that copy of Rollerball I just threw in there. So some box games, which of course I never ever see, in pretty good condition. Batman, Blades of Steel, and these are definitely complete. I can feel the thickness. The manuals are in there, foam's in there. That's another complete one. Kings of the Beach. I think I have most of those. This one's a little more beat up. I think I need this one. Milon's Secret Castle. And the game's in there. Doesn't look like the manual's in that one. And probably the nicest one here, Ninja Gaiden. I kind of have a feeling I have this one too, surprisingly. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. So, I mean, I never come across box games. I've only come across box Nintendo games maybe once or twice in 3 years, so very happy. Tetris. Nice game here. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I wish it was Dracula's Curse. I don't have Castlevania 3 yet. Kind of annoyed by this. I just picked this up last week, if it's the right one. Yeah, it's Captain Comic. I think it's about a $10 game. Yoshi. X-Men with the manual in a nice Nintendo case. Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Oh, nice. Punch Out. Second label. Very happy to find that. And a copy of Mario 3 with the Simon's Quest manual in the back. So I'll have to put that in the box. Oh wait, I don't have the box for Simon's Quest. Damn it, that's too bad. Can you go let him in? Once again, I've said it before, my dog does not bark. So when he wants in, he knocks on the door basically. He's strange. Okay, Zapper. 2 controllers in there. System. Mystery game, no. The system actually looks like, I got a feeling this one's going to work quite well, to be honest. Everything's here. RCA cables. I got a feeling this guy kept pretty good care of his stuff. So, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 games, system, 2 controllers, and Zapper. $28, as I kind of said before. It actually was the last $28 I had. I have said that before. Oh, this is all I have left as a tactic. But they had $40 in the box, and that was a decent deal already. You can see here kind of the breakdown. They had Duck Hunt for $10. I don't think so. Yeah. So I offered it at 28. I didn't even have to say that was all. I don't think I did, but and she took it. Thank God. So that's it. Overall, a really good day. I actually picked up 2 record players too. A really nice one for my dad. I found a cheaper one for my dad, and then 5 minutes later, I found an even better one. One was 5 and one was 10, so he was happy. He's been looking for one for a while. So, and then we picked up some stuff for my nephew. But yeah. Anyways, a pretty good week. This is kind of what will be expected the next couple weeks for sure. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, guys. Later.